Hey guys, my name's Flirts McGurts, and I'm just gonna make this intro really short. I'm gonna start reading My Little Pony fanfiction, so if you don't like it, please leave. Today's reading is Rose Petals by Scratchy Acid. Link is in the description. Let's move on and hope I don't fuck up too much. It's been a long day of work, and there's no stronger thought in your mind than the thought of heading home and relaxing yourself, giving your muscles a rest and having a cold drink. You crack your neck and sigh, entering your dark house and setting down your things. Closing the door behind you, you flick on the light switch and take notice of a trail of rose petals leading up the stairs towards your bedroom. You question the seriousness of the situation. It seems a little too cheesy, even for Rose. Rose was your longtime girlfriend who shared a house with you. She had a habit of being incredibly cheesy and romantic, usually to get a laugh out of you or to make you smile. Tonight, judging from the flower petals, it was pretty obvious what was on her mind. A smirk finds its way to your face, and you quickly but quietly make your way up the stairs to the bedroom door. When you reach the door, you notice immediately a dim light coming from it. The contrast of the lit hallway in the room was almost totally dark. You press your hoof against the door and push it forward, allowing just enough space for you to slide in, but not as if she can see you. Yes, Rose was here indeed. What more, she surrounded herself with many rose petals, and wearing socks. The socks were light blue with magenta stripes, her favorite socks. The lights were not off, but dimmed down slightly, to make her visual for you seem even more romantic than it already was. She gives you a devilish grin and flicks her mane with her. "I've been waiting for you for a long time," she says in a soft voice. You chuckle and waste no time undressing from your work clothes, eager to get started. You fumble slightly with the zipper sometimes, something you did often, which made when she was like this. It always made her giggle. When you were completely undressed and tossed your clothes aside, you get into bed, run your hoof on her side very gently, her creamy coat always soft to the touch. And she takes a moment to get up slightly and rubs your chest with her hoof. "Take it slow, honey," she says to you. Her touch was lovely, and with the socks, the experience almost doubles. You decide to nibble on her ear, which makes her close her eyes, and she eglicks a soft giggle, which is shortcut by a softer moan. She presses her lips to yours, and you both share a long, loving kiss. She keeps her hooves on your shoulders, and you feel the gentleness of the socks caress your hard body. She didn't care that you hadn't showered. She didn't care that you wanted to unwind. She certainly didn't care if you found the entire situation corny. She wanted you. She wanted you immediately. She wants the D. You run your hooves down her sides and hold her as she assaults the inside of your mouth with her tongue. Her tail aimlessly wags above both of you. She pulls away softly and gives your cheek kisses and smiles. Touch me now," she begs. You don't need to hear her instructions twice, and you move your hooves from her sides to her flank, caressing the curves and not ignoring the simple nature of her plot. You give it a squeeze, and she makes a noise. It's almost too low to hear. You can't keep your hooves off of her plot. As soon enough, that's all you're touching. It wasn't large, but it was certainly big, and almost malleable. As your hoof sinks up shortly into it, you You slowly rub her flank, often soft creaminess of her over the soft creaminess of her coat. You smile and slap her flank suddenly, making her gasp, not taking in pleasure or surprise, but both. She gives you one of her famous looks and buries her face in your neck, taking your scent and musk. When you come home from work, she says, don't even shower, come to me first. Without saying anything more, she buries her face back into your coat, taking a big whiff of your scent. She surprises you by dragging her cool tongue across your neck, tasting the light saltiness of your dried sweat of your hard work. Rose bites your neck lightly, and you feel her teeth graze against your skin. Keeping her hooves on your body, she kisses and drags her tongue on your chest. You decide to let her have a little more fun before taking control, grabbing her hooves and turning her over so that you're on top. She giggles. Oh, honey. You bat her neck gently, growling and smiling. Rose gasps softly. Fuck me. She suddenly whimpers. That's of course, your plan. However, you cannot bring yourself to do it just yet. Not without teasing her a bit more. You run your tongue along her creamy coat, placing soft, gentle kisses along her collar. Pressing a gentle hoof to her side, you nibble at her earlobe, biting it gingerly. Hurry up and fuck me already, she gasps. You bring your waist down, pressing your erect stallion hood to her crotch. Her breathing is slightly labored, and she's growing hot with anticipation. A blush makes its way to her face, giving her rosy cheeks. You know that she knows your size more than enough of hers. It's something she had stated other times. Rose lifts her hips, allowing entry. She bites her lips, looking at you with lustful eyes, as you slide your head of the length into her waiting marehood. Fuck! That licks word is just so fucking annoying. I can't really help it, and I'm trying to keep a soft voice, because it's supposed to be like one of those seductive things. Alright. Now let's get calm again. She bites her lips, looking at you with lustful eyes as you slide the head of your length, into her awaiting marehood. She elicits a soft moan as you work more and more of your cock inside. She keeps her socks on, pulling at her hind legs to lift her lower body higher for you. You can't help but moan yourself, feeling the pleasure increase as your bodies connect. And as you with your ways into her marehood, oh wow, oh, she moans. Her eyes flutter and relax. You push onwards until you are completely inside, and she stares at you with half-lit eyes. Keeping your hooves on her hips, you pull back and push, repeating this until you are pumping in and out of her. She is tight enough to be constricting. Oh, Celestia. Oh, don't stop, she begs. You have no intention of stopping. As she locks eyes with you, you continue to fuck her slowly, gaining speed and force. She moans with almost every thrust, and her blush remains. Don't you dare stop. Oh, she groans. You huff and pick up speed, fucking her deeply with rhythm. Her mouth opens with an O-shaped waves of pleasure washing over the two of you. She moves her hooves from her hind legs to your shoulders, pulling you closer. You can feel the softness of her socks once more, softly tickling your shoulders. You smile and find your hind legs pounding her harder. She squeaks softly and gasps. A high sound makes her giggle. She tilts her head and gives you a loving gaze as you thirstily deep into her. "You look so cute when you're into it," she says. She laughs, but it is cut short with another moan. You decide to tease her a little more and immediately pull out, rubbing your stallion head over her clit. "What?" she says. "Put it back in." You grin evilly. She knows that you want it. "She wants the D." "Please fuck me," she begs. "Please, I need you." "Fuck my brains out," she whines, music to your ears. You slip just the tip of your cock inside. On the verge of sliding it on all the way, she exhales and presses. "Do it," she begs. "Show me that you're in charge." Wow. I can't believe I'm actually reading this. Let's see. Okay. Satisfied, you thrust inside of her faster, giving her all of your length. She yells out in pleasure, gripping your shoulders. "Good boy," she snickers. You moan and begin rubbing her hips slowly, trailing your hoof over her cutie mark, and traces slowly rubbing her cutie mark with care. She exhales yet again. "Oh, Celestia, fuck me." She grinds herself hard into you. You feel a warm wetness between her legs, additionally more slippy lubrication to your thrusting. Your hooves all over her body as you thrust harder. Rose moans with every thrust you send her. She grips you for support, her hind legs around you, pulling you even closer to her hot body. You both are practically radiating pleasure and heat. A bit of drool escapes her lips. I'm so close," she warns. I'm very close." You aren't far behind either, as you pound her everything. Her moans and yelps fill your ears, and the pleasure brings it almost unbearable. "Almost there," she cries. She melts in your hooves as she reaches orgasm, gripping you harder. As she shakes and quivers, she cries out your name in ecstasy, panting and grinding into you. She can't have enough of you. You reach climax shortly after, and moaning in intense pleasure. As you pump all of your love into her, showing your thrust, Rose receives all of your passion, and it fills her up, spreading warmth and love throughout her body. Wow. Okay. The two of you continue to make love until you slow down, coming to a complete stop. She pants, breathing heavily. You slowly slip out of her, collapsing next to her on the bed. She wastes no time embracing you, kissing your ear. "Thank you," she whispers. "Thank you, sweetie." I should have gotten some water. She snuggles up to your chest, resting her head on yours. "You really filled me up," she giggles. "That was wonderful." You pull her close, and she aimlessly traces invisible patterns on your chest, making tiny circles and doodles with her hooves. Her socks feel nice as you keep warmth, and as you lie with rose petals, somehow you get the feeling it is not far from over. Wow. I really should have drank water before reading that, because, 1, my voice started going out about halfway through, and 2, I'm really thirsty. But yes, that was Rose Petals by Scratchy Acid. Link will be in the description, and have a nice day, everyone.